Hello everybody, how you doing today? Any of you looking for a 3-acre property in West Virginia for $70,000 or a house in Illinois for under 40, or if you're looking for a beautiful Victorian fixer in New York, this episode is for you. Wait till you see the property in New York. It's really something. How's everybody out there doing? Welcome to another episode of How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a great day and your glass is always full of gratitude. So this is where we're going to begin today in Illinois. This one's $39,500. And remember, these are always the asking prices. You're always welcome to make offers, and you can bring out your general contractors and have those home inspections and base your offer on the condition and the results of that. So this one's $39,500. It's on an 8,060 square foot lot. The house has 1,046 square feet with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and you'll find it at 218 North 3rd Street in Cowden, Illinois, 62422. It's been on the market for 6 days, and it states here it was built in 1930. So let's see how much house we're going to get for our money for $39,500 in Cowden, Illinois. Look how cute this is. I love that covered entry. And then it looks like we have an attached garage. Cute. Now those shrubs we could trim back right and expose a little bit more of your front exterior. How cute is this? $39,500. So in Illinois, your real estate tax rate is 2.11%. And what I mean by the real estate tax rate is that's what the county is going to come and base your taxes on when they give you your assessed value. So in Illinois, it's 2.11%. How cute is this? We're getting some character with our archways and beautiful hardwood flooring. So in this area in Cowden, Illinois, we're in Shelby County. The population is just under 21,000 people. And the median home sales for this area of the county are around $162,000. So definitely room for some equity growth when you're looking at a price tag under 40. Wow, this is cute. $39,500 in Cowden, Illinois might be a great starter for one of you, or if you're downsizing, definitely take a look at this one. How's everybody out there doing? It's always great to be with you. Now, if you're new to the channel, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community. This is where we venture through state to state, through town to town to see how much house, cabins, and acreage we can get for our money. So I'm not sure if they took off wallpaper off these walls here, but again, when you're there in person, you get down to the fine details. But we do have some really nice woodwork and trim. This is cute. So there's some wallpaper. It's actually quite pretty. I love the archways. It just adds so much charm. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know where you guys are viewing from. It's always great to have you here. It's another beautiful day to view houses, right? So we do have paneling in this house, which is no surprise since it's a 1930 build. Gorgeous hardwood flooring. Look at the potential with this one, you guys. $39,500, a home of your own for under $40,000. So it looks like we have ceiling fans. That's always nice to circulate that breeze, circulate your air, open up those windows, let that Illinois breeze blow through, right? How cute is this? Under $40,000. Okay, so here's the kitchen. We have double windows above your double sink. Now, if you didn't want those overhead cabinets, you could remove those. There is a receptacle beneath it. That's cute. Gas range, vinyl flooring. A lot to work with here. So it may be a galley-style kitchen. Okay, so here is another area with closet space. Flooring in that room is very nice. Cowden, Illinois in Shelby County. $39,500. It's a good price. And remember, that's the asking price. Never be afraid to make the offer, right? They can negotiate. You might be able to get it for $37,000 or $35,000. You just never know until you try. Paneling can always be painted. Floors can be sanded. So it looks like we do have some plywood in this room, so we're missing some hardwood, but that's all right. We can finish it up, spruce it up, call it your own. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome to meander through these episodes because this is where I show you houses with low price and high potential, prices that you may avoid because they are so low, but it's always worth checking these houses out because they have potential and they may not be as rough around the hedges, as I say, as they appear. It's always a good idea to go look at them in person. And I love the comments you guys are leaving me that you have found your house due to one of these episodes. I love that. So keep those comments coming. So we have some cutouts around these windows here. That's kind of unique. Beautiful window. So here's the bathroom, full bathroom there. Looks like that has laminate flooring. Tub and shower combination. There's your laundry. How nice is this? One less thing you've got to move in there. That's great. It's an older model washer and dryer, but it may run you for a long time. Nice shingle roof on this property. Again, when you have the home inspection, they'll let you know the longevity of your roof. They'll check your foundation. They'll run your mechanicals. Yeah, this is a sweet little place for $39,500 in Cowden, Illinois. There's your parcel. Little over 8,000 square foot lot, so not a ton to maintain. Plenty of room for a garden and, that pop of color when you want to plant some native landscape. How cute is this? That's your back side. Looks like we have an enclosed porch on the back. That is a cute little place right there. Tons of potential. So let's see. It's at 218 North 3rd Street, and the listing addresses and the agencies for that list these properties are in the description box below. And so it's been on the market 6 days, built in 1930. Let's get a look at our street view. That might be the house there, right here behind this brick building, brick house. So we do have some sidewalks for walkability. That's always nice. Add some value. Nice neighborhood. But again, we do diligence and you research the areas, right? So let's see where we are on the map. Oh, look at all these nice amenities. You've got your Cowden County Food Mart right nearby. Jenny's Diner, Lumberyard Bar and Grill. Okay, so here we are in Cowden, Illinois. Got a garden center nearby as well. Johnston's Berries and Garden Center. So we have Herrick to the west, Beecher City down to the southeast. We have Fancher and Mode over to the east. And let's see, here we are. Springfield, Illinois is up here to the northwest. And you've got St. Louis down to the southwest. So we're right here. Red marks the spot right there. Let's get a look at your satellite view for your parcel. Right off of Elm. And you're right there. Square parcel on 218 North 3rd Street. And the description states here, cute, adorable home that needs a little TLC, 2-bedroom, needs furnace installed, ductwork, and some new flooring. And let's see, a little paint in the kitchen cabinets and you'll have yourself a beautiful home. Come take a look and bring your imagination to life, it says. So it does need some updates. And it's $39,500, however, so base your offer on the fact that it needs those updates, especially when it needs a furnace and cold weather's going to be coming. So this one is just listed and the house is 95 years old. So definitely base your offer on what it needs. Have those home inspections. But it's $39,500 in Cowden, Illinois, 62422. Sweet little place right there. All right, so now we're going to head into New York. Look at this place. This is in Booneville, New York. It's 2,152 square feet of living space with 5 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. And it's on a lot that's 5,406 square feet. It's been on the market for 32 days, built in 1900. So in Booneville, New York, we are in Oneida County. Population is just under 230 people. So let's take a look at this beautiful place. Oh, be still my heart. And there's our American flag right on the front, blowing in the Booneville, New York breeze. Look at this place. Oh my goodness. This one is screaming for someone to save it and call it home. Any of you looking for a restoration project, this one's in Oneida County, New York. And your real estate tax rate here is 1.64%. And your median home sales in this county are around $210,000. This is beautiful. Now that may be vinyl siding on the front of that, but again, have your home inspections. Wow, beautiful. Look at the trim and the detail on the architecture. So it looks like the whole front is a wrapped around enclosed porch. Wow, Beautiful, just from what we see here. I would remove those shrubs completely and just put in light landscaping and really just dress up the front of it. We might be on a corner lot. Booneville, New York, and it is 13309 for your zip code. And again, the addresses and the listing agencies are in the description box below every video. Beautiful home right here. And I have a new channel, you guys. If you're not, you haven't heard, it's called How Much Vehicle for the Money. Definitely check it out. I'm showing you vehicles that are priced below $3,000 with low miles, low prices. So definitely check out How Much Vehicle for the Money as well. And subscribe and share these episodes, and let's help people stay out of the auto loan zone, and let's help people find houses where you may not need a mortgage. Or if you do get a mortgage, hopefully it's got a low payment, right? Okay, so here we have a garage. Look at the size of this. This is beautiful. Light yellow in color. So it looks like we have another enclosed porch on the other side of this house. We have sidewalks for that walkability. And again, we're in Booneville, New York. 13309. Wow, this is really pretty. You can always ask the agents how long the home has been vacant. You can call utility companies and get the history on the past utility bills. Nice garage. Better to have one than not, right? Because you're going to get 4 seasons of weather in this area of New York, or any area of New York, I should say. Okay, so there's the rear of the house. All right, so here we go. So immediately we do see some issue with the ceiling. And it says it's a foreclosure, so definitely check that out. And so look at the woodwork, though, and the trim. But we do see an issue on the ceiling. Maybe it needs a new roof. But again, base your offer on the condition. Look at those hardwood floors. Nice. Oh, my goodness. Look at how pretty this is, you guys. So there's your upstairs landing. With a house of this size, you may have 2 staircases. If walls could talk. So this looks like it could be one of the bedrooms. So we do see some carpet. And this one again is $57,000. And never be afraid to make the offers. You might be able to get this for a lot less money. If it states it's a foreclosure, so if it is a true foreclosure, the banks don't want to hang on to these, you guys. So they may negotiate, they may accept a lower offer. There's our red room, there's our pop of color. Yeah, this one just needs someone to scoop it up and call it home and renovate it. Maybe you want to go in with somebody. Maybe you've got a family member or a close friend that wants to restore a beautiful Victorian with you. Look at this. They just don't build houses like this anymore. This would be a very fine house to tour. Look at the curved wall there. So here's one of the bathrooms. Now that looks updated. That's a single shower. Glass doors. Do have a window there. Beautiful interior shutters. This may be one of the other bedrooms. I'd be interested to know how long this has been sitting vacant. There's another angle of your landing. Beautiful staircase. So there's one of the fireplaces. Look at that. It's a little dark, the photographs, but we can get the gist nonetheless. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Yeah, somebody needs to scoop this up. Look at this place, you guys. So this looks like it's right off the kitchen area. Yeah, it definitely needs some attention. The asking price is $57,000. When you get in there, you might find that you could live in it while you're restoring it and renovating. Here's another angle of that staircase. There's your front door. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Look at your enclosed porch. Lovely. Look at all of the windows. You could just line that with plants, and it looks like we do have some greenery coming in from the outside. That's going to have to be eradicated, of course, but those windows look like they are wood. But again, have those home inspections. So much potential and possibilities with this. Vintage light fixtures. Oh my goodness. Just full of character. So there's another view of some of the ceiling that needs repaired. And I would want a home inspector to come in that is versed in these vintage properties like this. And there may be community help for houses like this. They want to see it renovated. They want to see improvement. They want to see an increase in value for their neighborhood and the community itself. There's your powder room. You can always contact Habitat for Humanity and associations like that might be helpful in learning more about rehabbing a home like this. There's your kitchen. Look at the size of this kitchen. Wow. So it looks like we have vinyl flooring. Beautiful cabinets. So you've got your sink over here to the left of the door, and then you've got all of this counter space. You have an electric range. That may be a dishwasher in there underneath that cabinet. Yeah, look at this. Wow. This is something, you guys. Let me know if you look at this. Let me know in the comments if any of you look at this in Booneville, New York, in Oneida County. That is a beautiful house that needs saved. Houses need people and people need houses, and this one is no exception. 501 Main Street, so you're probably going to be near all your local amenities. It's been on the market 32 days, built in 1900, and it does say it's a foreclosure. It has 2,152 square feet, 1.5 bathrooms with 5 bedrooms. So let's get a look at the street view. Oh, we have some work going on in the street. That's okay. Maybe they just repaved it. You can get a gist of your neighborhood there. Sidewalks on both sides. But again, we do diligence, research our neighborhoods. And let's see where we are on the map. Got Booneville Hotel nearby. The Lodge at Headwaters. Hawkinsville is over to the east. Talcottville is up to the northwest. So here's Booneville. Linesdale up to the north. Otter Lake up to the northeast. So here we are. We have Syracuse down here to the southwest. You're going to get some snow and cold weather. And Utica's right down here to the south. And there we are. Red marks the spot right there. So we're right above Oneida Lake. And Baldwinville is down here right above Syracuse. So there we are on the map, right there. Let's get a look at our satellite view for your parcel. There's your parcel. Nice square parcel right off Main Street. And let's go back to the map a minute, and I'm just going to show you all of the nearby amenities. We'll go grocery, shopping, and health and see what we have here. Yeah, you've got all of these local amenities. You've got a health center right there, pizzeria, Tractor Supply, and some grocery stores. And that is on 501 Main Street in Booneville, New York, 13309. And it states here, timeless Victorian elegance. In the heart of historic Booneville Step back in time and discover the potential of this grand 5-bedroom, 1.5 bath Victorian home. Now that says 2 bath, but the listing says 1.5 bath. So get in there and see if it's 2 full baths. You have original woodwork, including working shutters, intricate moldings, fireplace, and the home is rare and authentic. Example of 19th century craftsmanship. I would say so. And for the history of this one, it was listed for $79,900 back in April. Then they decreased it. Then they removed it. Now they're listing it for $57,000. And this house is 125 years old. Now it says the taxes were $2,098 on a $64,000 assessment. So again, you can call Oneida County Clerk's office and get the accurate tax detail. But that one's $57,000 foreclosure in Booneville, New York, 13309 at 501 Main Street. Wow, someone's got to scoop that up. So now we're going to head into West Virginia. Any of you looking for 3.05 acres? That's what this property has at 24376 Maccorcle Avenue, West Virginia. And this would be in Hansford, West Virginia, 25103. It's been on the market for 20 days and it was built in 1920. So let's see how much house we're getting for our money. 2-bedroom, 1 bath with 978 square feet for $70,000 with a little over 3 acres of land. How cute is this? So it looks like we have concrete foundation, vinyl siding with a shingle roof, nice deck on the front of it. $70,000 with 3 acres. Going to have a well, septic, and utilities with this property. And with the other 2 houses, you're going to have municipal, which would be nice for that Victorian. You don't have to worry about a private well and septic. So this one is in Kanawha County, and the population here is just around 174,000 people, and the median home sales are around $150,000. And in Booneville, the median home sales in New York there were 210. So this one sits off the road a ways, which is nice. Little over 3 acres of land in West Virginia here, you guys. Vinyl sided house. It might be vinyl windows. Fenced yard is nice. There's a garage, or at least an outbuilding. Okay, so now we're headed inside. So we're getting panel, well, that looks like drywall, nice. That might be parquet or vinyl flooring. $70,000 in Hansford, West Virginia. This is 25103. A lot of potential right here also. You could have a little hobby farm here, or just have some peace and quiet and have 3 acres of your own. So there's the kitchen. So we're going to need some appliances. The windows look really nice. You've got a nice window above your double sink. Nice cabinets. We could salvage this. Nice size kitchen. Plenty of room for an island if you wanted to implement that in the front of that sink there. Very nice. Look at the hardwood flooring. Beautiful. A lot of light coming through. And if you were to lighten the walls to a lighter color than that light tan, it would really brighten it up. And look at how beautiful the windows are. They're not quite floor to ceiling, but almost. Very pretty. Wow, $70,000, you guys, and that's the asking price. And again, we're in Hansford, West Virginia, in Kanawha County here. Okay, so this room has some border for wallpaper. Could be one of the bedrooms. And the real estate tax rate in West Virginia is 0.55%, so that's coming in way lower than the national average of 0.99. So it looks like we have closet space in this room here. So here's the bathroom, full bathroom. Nice window. Looks like the vanity and sink's been updated. Our lid's closed. That's great. So they've done a little tile work in the shower. Well, actually, we don't see a shower. We see the tub. Not sure if there's a shower. Again, more reason to go check it out in person. Wow, look at that. Very pretty. So there's your enclosed porch. You can line that with plants and dress it up. So there's your mechanicals. Hansford, West Virginia in Kanawha County. That's a Goodman furnace. $70,000. Looks like we're on a concrete block foundation, dry basement. This might be a great find for one of you out there looking for a home in West Virginia with 3 acres. 24376 Maccorcle Avenue in Hansford, West Virginia, and that is 25103. Let's see if we get a street view. There's the house. So we're sitting up on that embankment. Not unusual for West Virginia, but it doesn't look like there's really anybody around. Look at the nice scenery. I would imagine the leaves are changing right about now. So let's see where we are on the map. Maccorcle Avenue right here. There's your, let's see, post office right nearby. Got a DG nearby as well. Houston is over here to the east. Kanawha River is right behind you. And let's see, we've got Quincy up here, Quincy, West Virginia. We have Mammoth, West Virginia up to the north, Mount Olive up to the northeast. We've got Gallagher and Livingston down here to the south. So there we are on the map. So you've got Charleston, West Virginia up here to the northwest. Somersville is over here to the east. Montgomery's right down to the south. So there we are. And let's see here. There we are on the map. Red marks the spot. So we've got Beckley down here to the south as well. And Huntington is way up here to the northwest, as is Ashland. So let's get a look at our satellite view. Well, wait a minute. Before I do that, let me go to nearby grocery stores for you. Oh, look at all those amenities. Nice. So there's the house, and you've got all these amenities right there nearby. Nice. Let's look at our satellite view and take a look at our parcel. 3 acres. A little more than 3 acres right there. Nice square parcel right off of Maccorcle Avenue. And you're nearby your amenities. 24376 Maccorcle Avenue in Hansford, West Virginia, 25103. Been on the market 20 days, built in 1920. 2-bedroom home on more than 3 acres in a wooded, secluded area. And it's got a lot of mountainside, but nice level area around the house. Does need some TLC and repair, but has potential. And it is under the First Look initiative, which means they want someone to move in there full time. They don't allow any offers until after it's been on the market for 30 days. So if you're an investor, you can bid on, or you can make an offer, but you have to wait for the 30-day period to end. And when we look at the history on this one, this was listed in 2016 for $57,000. Then they removed it. Now they listed it for $70,000, and the house is 105 years old. And let's see here. Yeah, it's basically all it states there. And that is $70,000 on 3.05 acres with that nice open deck on the front, vinyl siding, and that's in Hansford, West Virginia. 3 acres of land. Nice parcel right there for someone looking. Or if you want this beautiful Victorian, that's a fixer for $57,000. This one's in Booneville, New York, with 2,152 square feet of living space. Or if you want to be in Illinois, this little cutie is $39,500, single family ranch for in Cowden, Illinois, 62422. And that'll do it for today's episode. Wherever you find yourself today, hope you're having a beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day to view houses. And remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, because that house you're not looking for may be the next episode. And definitely check out my other channel, How Much Vehicle for the Money, because that's where I'm showing you vehicles with low price and low miles. Have a great day, everybody, and stay tuned because more houses are coming up. Stay safe. Cheers, everybody.